Hi guys, welcome back to Sissy Space. I'm very certain you are wondering what is happening today because this is not the usual thing you see on this page. Well guys, I'm going on a journey and you are coming with me. For the next 6 weeks, I'm going to be sharing you episode by episode what I eat in a day to lose weight, okay? And you're going to be coming with me on this journey. So this is a supplement I actually use for appetite suppressing because I'm someone that loves food a lot. I love food a lot. So this supplement actually helps to suppress my appetite and makes it easy for me to eat in small portions all through the day. Now for my breakfast, I'm going to be having wraps, and for my wraps, I'm going to be making use of 6 eggs white, which is the reason why I'm actually removing the yolks from this egg, because in this my country, you really cannot find eggs white to buy. So I'll just remove the yolk from the eggs and then I'm going to make use of the eggs white. Okay, I know you might be wondering, why am I using the eggs white only? Well, for 2 reasons. Number one, eggs white are very low in calorie. For these 6 eggs, the eggs white contain just 100 calories, like just 100, compared to about 350 calories that these 6 eggs actually contain. Secondly, eggs whites are actually the major protein content in eggs. So with 6 eggs white, I'm getting about 21 grams of protein for 100 calories only. Guys, that is a very big steal if you are trying to up your protein intake. After getting my eggs right, I proceeded to actually season it with salt and Maggi. I'm not a very seasoned person, so I always like to go simple. Next thing I'm going to do is bring out my shawarma wrap, and this shawarma wrap is 45 grams each. Now when you are buying your wrap, you need to understand that they come in different sizes. So this size is a small size. You might actually get yourself a big size. So if you are trying to copy this recipe and you get a big size of shawarma wrap, you might not get exact same calories as I did in mine. Okay, into my frying pan, I added less than 5 ml of oil. I added some of my eggs, but not all. And then you can see how I placed my wrap on it. And then I just flipped it over and allowed it to cook for some minutes before taking it off. Now we are going to trim the edges just because I wanted that perfect round wrap shape, okay? And we are just going to set this aside. We are not throwing the eggs away because we are still going to be using it. So into the same frying pan, I went with my remaining eggs and then I just fried it. I added about 2 ml or 3 ml of oil more just to make it easier to fry, okay? And that is just it. We are going to take this and we are also going to set it aside when it's well fried. Next I'm going to go in is mozzarella cheese, and I'm using about 15 grams of mozzarella cheese. And into the same fry pan, I went back in with my wrap. I added in my fried eggs, and then I also went in to add ketchup and also sweet chili sauce, just about 1 teaspoon each, not too much, just a little bit, okay? Next thing I did, I went with my mozzarella cheese, and this part is actually very optional, but I just love to add it there because it actually helps to bind the two sides together, you understand? So there is no spillage, it just acts like a gum, do you understand? So when that is done, I covered it up and then I allowed it to cook on both sides for a few minutes, just till when it was golden brown and crunchy. And that is just it. Breakfast is ready. So guys, look at our wrap, and you know you can actually make smaller wraps and just turn this into a tacos, but not meat tacos. It's gonna be egg tacos. So guys, that is it. And this one is not even up to 400 calories. Yeah, it's just 344 calories. As the coffee addict that I am, I paired it with my 3-in-1 Nescafe coffee, and it brought us to 454 calories with 29.6 grams of protein. And all these calories, I didn't count them. I only counted them because I was editing this video, okay? So that is it for breakfast. And for lunch, we are going to be having something simple because I don't like to cook in the afternoon, and we are just going to be going on with about 3 cups of medium-sized corn, and that is it for lunch. Okay, for dinner, I'm going to go in with my cocoa powder first. This one is going to help to suppress my appetite for the night because the supplement I took in the morning, it has a lot of caffeine. If I take it at night, I'm actually going to have issues with sleeping, and I'm supposed to take 2 caps a day. Okay, so 1 cap cannot take me throughout the day. So instead of using the second cap at night, I'll just go in with my cocoa powder first thing before I eat my dinner. So for dinner, we are going to be making stew, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to air fry my chicken, because I'm not going to be able to fry them in oil, and I don't like bare chicken in my stews. Okay, so I'm just going to air fry these until it is well fried. So one thing you guys should know about me is that I actually do not like counting calories when I'm on a weight loss journey, because I find it mentally draining, I find it restrictive, and then I also find it very, very stressful to start counting calories for every meal. Like, it's a whole lot of work, but at the same time I still eat in a calorie deficit, following some particular rules which I have put in an ebook in form of a meal guide. So if you know you want the guide, the link is going to be in the description box. After which, I proceeded to blend my peppers. I love my stew very spicy, and because I'll not be using oil, I actually boiled a piece of chicken so I can get the chicken broth. Okay, so this is my air fried chicken. It's ready and ready to cook. So I just poured in the pepper into the chicken broth, I added in the chicken, I added in my spices, and I allowed it to cook, and that is just it. Simple as ABC. So this is the portion of eba I'm going to be having for dinner. It's actually a toddler size, it's portable. I didn't measure it because it's leftover from the day before. So I'm going to serve myself this with ewedu and about 2 pieces of chicken. And that is all I had for the day, guys. And even without counting calories, I'm very certain that my meal for the day is actually lesser than 1,500 calories. And for the sake of those who would like to follow this series and use my meals as a meal inspo for their weight loss journey, in subsequent episodes, I'll try my best to make sure that I count calories because of you guys. So if you have questions, please drop them in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye. Mwah.